Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Innisfree Jeju Colour Picker Camellia Eye Palette. I picked up this palette a little while ago and I've been really trying to give it a good shot because I am deathly afraid, not deathly afraid, but fairly afraid of this colour here. But I was interested in the collection because I thought the collection was very cute and unique. I think they do a Camellia collection most years, but I just really liked this one. Unfortunately, this one doesn't really have any product descriptions that I can find, so we're gonna have to skip the product description part and go straight onto the packaging, swatches, eyeshadow looks, and then my final thoughts. So if you'd like to skip to any of those points, please do so now. So the packaging of this product is really pretty. It's very bland, but that's fine. It's got a pale pink outer and then it's got the words Innisfree in gold script over the top of a clear window. You can see that there are 9 shades in the collection and there's a really wide variety of shades in this one. I kind of found it a little bit hard to create a lot of looks, which I was kind of surprised by because when you look at it, there's a lot of options, right? But a lot of the options didn't really go together, and that's why it was a little more difficult for me to use. I think I really kind of put off using it a bit because of the colour of this selection. They are beautiful, I just didn't think that they went that well together. The first shade is called Camellia Flower Powder. This one is a pale yellow with a little bit of orange tones. It has a little bit of shimmer throughout, but I find this one quite patchy, so I haven't really got much use out of it. The second shade is called Camellia Dew, which is a really nice sheer sort of champagne glitter. This one is one that I get a lot of use out of because it's a very easy shade for me to use. I really like clear glitters. Camellia Garden is a really nice warm toned caramel brown. This one works great in the crease and is easy to blend. Camellia Stain is a really interesting colour. It's a really cool like rose gold, but it's got a lot more gold tones than what I'm used to, less pink tones. So I guess like maybe a neutral warm gold shimmer. Camellia Bouquet is like the star of the show. It is a red that has some glitter through it. I can't really tell what the glitter is. It might actually be leftover glitter from my eye and it might just be a shimmer. This one I'm terrified of it, but it seems to be easier to blend than the other red that I tried, so I have some high hopes. Camellia Flower Road is a caramel brown glitter. This one is really pretty on the crease and it can look nicer with some of the other darker colours too. Camellia Festival is a really pretty pink shimmer. This one has really nice undertones with the glitter on top, so you get a bit of colour with the glitter too. Camellia Bud matches really well with Camellia Festival, but it just is the matte version of that. Slightly less warm tones because it does not have the gold glitter, but otherwise it looks really pretty. The last colour is Camellia Branch, which is a dark brown with shimmer. This one looks good in the outer third, but it doesn't look good as one colour over my lid because I'm terrible at blending. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to follow as much as possible one of the pictures that come on the site. So I'll put the picture up here and I'm going to try and recreate this look in a way. I think that the overall effect is really pretty. It's not something, like I said, that I would have thought of myself, but I'm actually glad that I followed their little instructions. I think it looks really nice. So for this super easy look, I used shade number 3, which is called Camellia Garden, all over the lid and onto the crease. And then I used Camellia Dew in the inner corner and on top of the lid. So for this look I used Camellia Garden all through the crease and the outer corner, and then I used Camellia Stain on the upper lid and then in the inner corners. It's a really super easy look, but I liked how it looked. It looks very similar to the one I did before with Camellia Garden and Camellia Dew, but it's a little bit less bright, I guess. It's a little bit more natural. So overall for this palette, this is going to be like the shortest review. I don't really know. I don't think that I'm going to keep it. And the reason is because I just don't reach for it. It's not helpful and it's not colours that I use on a day-to-day basis. In general, I thought that it was a little hard for me to use actually because not a lot of the colours went together. Like this yellow kind of goes with the top row here and maybe like this side row here. But I didn't really like the yellows and the pinks together. That's just my personal preference. And then the pinks were really nice, but it didn't necessarily go with the other things. And then the red was kind of like it was just there. They did have 2 really cute looks when they advertised it, and I tried both of those and they were really cute. But I just didn't have any inspiration or any desire to use it in any other way otherwise. That's just my personal preference in eyeshadows. Putting aside the personal preferences though. It's a really nice eyeshadow palette if you want a bit of variety in your colours. All of the colours are really nice in terms of pigmentation and formula. I think that the shimmers are nice and easy to use, the mattes were easy to blend. I didn't find anything about using the palette to be difficult, apart from that I just lack the creativity. And that's on me, not the palette. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. The quality was good. They didn't last a very long time, but I also don't use an eye primer when I'm doing eyeshadow looks. I just prefer not to. They probably would last longer if you use an eyeshadow primer. I don't even own one at this point. But yeah, beautiful colours. I don't think they go well together, but still fun and easy to use. So I definitely recommend it to someone who really likes the colours that they see and can definitely see themselves using every single colour in there in some different ways and maybe in conjunction with other palettes. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!